Currently accounting for 3% of new car sales, plug-in hybrid electric vehicles are sold as low-carbon alternatives to fossil fuel and conventional hybrid cars. But a new report threatens to shatter their green credentials. Research from the pressure groups Transport and Environment and Greenpeace has claimed that Colorado emissions from plug-in hybrid cars are 2.5 times higher than tests by manufacturers suggests. While these official figures place the average emissions from plug-in hybrid vehicles at 44 g of Colorado per kilometer, the new report argues that it is more like 120 g on roads. So why is there such a large discrepancy, and which one is correct? Are customers being misled about the environmental impact of the cars they drive? How car makers measure emissions? A plug-in hybrid electric vehicle has both a petrol engine and battery, either of which can power the wheels. Unlike a normal hybrid vehicle, where all the energy comes from the fuel, a plug-in hybrid has a larger battery and can be plugged into the mains to charge. Because a plug-in hybrid has two energy sources, petrol and electric, its emissions will vary widely depending on how much time is spent in full electric or petrol mode. To find out how far a plug-in hybrid car can travel without switching the engine on, known as the all-electric range, car manufacturers in the UK and EU use a test called the Worldwide Harmonized Light-Duty Vehicles Test Procedure (WLTT). For a plug-in hybrid car, the battery is fully charged and then driven on a repeated 30-minute cycle under controlled conditions on a dynamometer, which is a bit like a treadmill for cars. During each cycle, the battery is slowly discharged as the car uses energy from both the battery and the engine. Eventually it reaches a point when the battery charge at the beginning and end of each 30-minute cycle is the same. This is referred to as charge sustain mode and is the point at which all the energy comes from the petrol engine and the battery is essentially empty. Manufacturers calculate their official emissions figures based partly on emissions during the time when the car is using petrol and electricity, and partly when the car is running on petrol only. Emissions data from car manufacturers are gathered under controlled circumstances. Shutterstock. While the official test considers both petrol and electric energy sources, it assumes the battery starts fully charged and ends the test almost empty and running on the fossil fuel engine. If the actual distance driven is less than the official test, then the car will spend more time using both the fuel and electricity, and the emissions will be lower than the official. You can read full post on Cryptofans News, link available in text below.